The narcissist is known for hiding. They hide information, they hide their feelings, hide communication. It's all about hiding, hiding and hiding. And this is indeed how they gaslight. This is how they always seem to have the upper hand. But why do they do that? Okay, let's take a moment and try to understand why they do this. I'm going to explain all of this in the video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is why the narcissist hides. They hide on so many levels. They hide communication from you. So they ghost. They completely hide from you. They ghost you. And also the other aspect where they hide is they watch you. They watch you. Usually on social media, or they might indeed stalk you. They're hiding again. This is all covert behavior. This is all very strange behavior. And I really wanted to discuss this and really kind of like open this up. Like, why do they have to hide? Why do they have to be so sly, so like under the radar? What's going on for them? Why are they doing this? And then it will help you to kind of, when you have all the information, I feel this will help you to move forward. The narcissist withholds information. So you are only left with interpreting what is in front of you, like what's going on kind of with the given information that you've got. So not only is it done within the relationship, it's also done after the relationship as well. So whichever way you look at it, like they are hiding information, emotion from you. And when you think about it, when someone is hiding or withholding information or emotion from you, it makes that person really hard to read. And this is done especially because narcissists believe that if they show you their emotions, that is weakness. They feel like if they show too much, then they are considered weak and they don't have the upper hand. Really, this is all to do with power and control. When you want power and control, you have to manipulate the information that you are giving out, the information that the other person will have over you. So if you're giving out knowledge, if you're giving out emotional information, then this person will be able to read you. And that's what it's about. It's about being able to read you. Now, the reason why they want to withhold and they don't want you to know is so that they can have control over you. If you think about it, when someone withdraws from you, so they're withdrawing everything energetically, emotionally, and communication. So when they ghost you, when they stop trying to communicate with you, they are not giving you anything. So it leaves you to your own imagination. It leaves you open to interpretation, which, let's face it, there are lots of avenues of interpretation. So this is done because this is psychological abuse. When you're not telling someone how you feel, what's going on for you, this is abusive because that person doesn't know what's going on for you. That person cares about you. There's emotions attached. And that's why it's done. No emotional information. So when we say go no contact, do the same thing in the opposite to them, they can't handle it. But when they ghost you, this leaves them in a position of power. They have something over you because they know the information, they know the truth, but they're not telling you. You see, also, it's done in situations where, you know, the relationship may have ended and they are watching you. Okay, so they won't tell you that they're watching you. They won't show you that they're watching you. Perhaps maybe it's done on social media, or perhaps, you know, they are actually stalking you, watching you physically. They do this covertly. This is all done underhand so that they don't show you. Again, you don't have that information. So leaves you open to interpretation. You don't know. So they watch you because they want to gather information on you. That's why that is done. That's why, you know, maybe they watch from, you know, they watch on social media from fake accounts, or they are hiding when they are watching you. So again, this leaves you disempowered, because the narcissist knows, and they feel as though they are empowered by doing that. They're getting that information on you, whereas you don't have any knowledge or understanding of it. And really, this is about power for the narcissist. This is why they do this. This is why they remove all of this from you, so that you can't read them. For them to feel powerful, this really makes them feel confident. It makes them feel confident that they are able to do this to somebody else, that they are able to have this level of control over another person. Because remember, for them, it's all about controlling the emotion, the situation. They have to orchestrate the outcome so that it happens the way that they want it to happen. So you see, for me, this, like, when I understand it, you know, like why they are hiding, this is very damaging, because there is no reciprocity. Like, you can't have a relationship or a friendship with somebody like that when all they want is to get all of that information from you, and you have none. Because then you can't make the right informed decision for you, or the right informed choices for you, because you have limited knowledge. You don't have all the information in front of you. And again, this disempowers you and makes them feel more important and in control, because that is what they want. They want to be able to manipulate situations so that they turn out the way that they want it to. This is the narcissist game. This is the mind game. This is what they want every single time. So they're always trying to be in control. The way that you stop a narcissist being in control is if you detach. If you're not worried about the outcome, if you're not worried about what they are going to say and do, if you're not worried and want to play this game anymore, they do these things because it's dysfunctional, because it's all about control. It's all about gaining that information over you. Now, this is damaging. I know that in the interim, you know, when you're trying to figure out things, this is why you don't get closure, because again, there's silence. It leaves you open to interpretation. You don't have all the information in front of you. When you detach from wanting the answers, this helps you and puts you in a position of power, because you remove that energy, you remove that emotion, because you want to remove it. You're in control. That's how you gain the power. This is exactly what a narcissist hates. They don't want you to be in power. They don't want you to know the truth. And I think the reason why they run away from that is because the truth is actually so painful, so damaging, that they don't even want to accept it themselves, which is why they bend the truth. They bend the reality of others. This is why they gaslight, because it's all about perceived powerfulness, you know? And so for them, it's just that they don't want you to find out. They don't want you to know the truth. They want you to see them in the kind of the illusion that they have created for you. They don't want you to know the real truth, because they know that you would abandon them. And this is their biggest fear, the abandonment, which is why they need to hide, which is why they can't tell you the truth, because the truth for them is so embarrassing, is so shameful, that actually you would abandon them, you will leave them. And this is where they feel so shamed of it all. And that's why they always deflect from this information. This is why everything is done so covertly, so slyly, so underhand, every single time. Because it's they're running away from something. They don't want you to see something. Something is hidden. You never have the full information. It is only when you detach from wanting to know that you really figure out, okay, so it's like this, is it? Okay, right, I get it. And this gives you a sense of peace, like knowing that this person really isn't about a connection and growing that and growing the depth of this. This is more about running away and hiding from something that they really don't have understanding of. So how can they explain that to you? If they don't understand themselves, they're not connected to themselves, how can they then explain that to you? You see, that's the thing, they can't. So you're searching for answers that they can't give you. They withhold information because that information they can't tell you because they don't understand it themselves. In a way, it's done intentionally because, again, they don't want that judgment. They don't want you to see them in a bad light. But really, this is about taking away something from you. It's the freedom of your own will, free choice. You know, that's what they don't want. They don't want you to make those choices for you to then be in control. They're scared. This is all coming from fear. This is all coming from a place of ego, which is fear. This is determined from life experiences, other people's perceptions of them. And you think that, oh, because they look so confident, you know, they've removed communication, this puts them in an upper hand. It does in a certain point, yes, because again, you don't understand why it's happened. So that again, that has been removed from you. You know, your choice, your understanding of the situation has been removed. But that's why I say, take that need for understanding, for wanting to work this out away. Then you don't have this pull to want to get to know what's going on. You're not wanting to get those answers. They are always going to hide. They're not going to change this behavior. This is who they are. They're not going to change. Whether they're with you, whether they're with a new person, whether they're with that person, this is not going to change. They are always going to stay hidden. They're always going to remove information from others because it is about a position of power. It is about feeling powerful, but also when you feel powerful, you feel like you're good enough because you have something that someone else doesn't have. And that's ultimately what it is. It's for them to feel good. It's for their ego to feel satisfied. Their ego is dysfunctional in the way that they perceive information, the way that they make others feel. It is all dysfunctional. But that is what they crave. That is what is making them feel good about themselves. Hiding doesn't mean that you are better than somebody else. Hiding means that actually you're a coward. You don't have the guts. You don't have the confidence to be able to say your truth and accept it. So the next time you're thinking, why have they ghosted me? Why are they watching me? Why didn't they tell me this? There's a reason behind it. There's an agenda behind it. And understand that they weren't confident, they didn't have the guts, and they weren't strong enough to be able to tell you the truth because they can't accept the truth themselves. So guys, I really hope this video helps you. And if you are someone who is struggling with this at the moment, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. And if you would like to join a mentorship, there is also the opportunity for you to do that. Please see the description box below. And I do offer a journal club. And if you'd like to join that, please see the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.